Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is Svetlana from Georgia. We are going to start our session and the first activity is going to be listening. Are you ready?
Yes.
So let me share my screen with you and it's gonna be a wonderful session, like always. So let me know, is the voice available for you?
Unit 1.
Is it okay?
Yes,
So
it's okay.
be ready. After listening, we have 10 questions to answer.
A Scientist's Life.
Katsufumi Sato is a behavioral ecologist at the University of Tokyo's Atmosphere and Ocean Research Institute. He studies the behavior of animals in their natural environments. Sato uses a tiny data recorder which he attaches to the animal he is studying. These high-tech devices measure things that cannot be obtained any other way. For example, Sato can learn how fast a seabird moves its wings, how deep a seal dives, or how fast a whale swims. This information helps him better understand the behavior of these animals in the wild. In this interview, Sato talks about his work, what he enjoys about it, and the challenges he faces. Where do you work?
That depends on the animals I'm studying. For example, when I studied penguins, I went to Antarctica. When I studied tiger sharks, I went to a tropical island.
What time do you normally start and end your workday?
When I am in Tokyo, I go to my office at the university at 9 a.m. and come home at 8 p.m. However, when I am at a study site, animals decide my schedule. When I study nocturnal animals, I work during the night and sleep in the daytime.
Who do you normally work with?
That depends on where I am. When I am at the university, I work with graduate students. When I am at a study site, I work with local people, such as fishermen and other scientists in the team.
What is a typical day for you?
Usually I discuss work with graduate students from the university, analyze the data that we have recorded, and write research papers.
What's the best thing about your job?
I really enjoy visiting different places in the world and experiencing unexpected, extraordinary things.
What's the most difficult thing about your job?
I get seasick on the ocean.
What is something surprising or interesting that has happened to you at work?
When I was studying emperor penguins in Antarctica, we made camp by a colony of penguins. We were sleeping in tents. Once, some curious penguins came up to my tent and they pulled it with their beaks.
Okay, so listening part is over. How was it? Was it difficult or easy? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, easy and interesting.
Interesting, yes. And let's complete those questions. The first one, would you like to try it, Iguana? In this interview, Katsufumi Sato is mainly, which version is the correct?
Oh, explaining his job and work habits.
Okay, let's move on. Anyone else who would like to try the second one, guys? Who would like to answer? Nisham, are you there, Nisham?
Yes, ma'am. I am here.
Okay, so would you like to try the second one? If Sato decided to study tigers, he would most likely go to...
Sorry, I didn't get.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I saw it. But I am using my through my phone, so
It's
it's not
okay.
clear. Okay, okay.
You
It
can
is.
zoom it. Okay. You can zoom it.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. What do I do? What should I
Answer the
do?
question. Answer the question. Choose the correct option.
Okay, okay, okay. I am a beginner, so I think I would be at starting trouble.
Okay. What do you think,
Can you get me?
Iguana? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Just be an active listener.
The, the second one, their natural habitat.
Yes. Let's move on. So what about third one? Mandy, are you there? What do
Scientists.
you think about third one?
I'm thinking, give me a second.
Okay.
1 minute, please. From my side, are active during the night time, maybe.
Yes. And anyone else who would like to try number 4? Which of the following information about Sato is not mentioned in the interview? The animal he's studying now, the people he works with, what he likes about his job. Is not mentioned. Is not mentioned. Choose. Iguana.
The people he works with.
The animal he's studying now.
Oh,
Okay, let's move on. The word they in the last sentence of the interview refers to hens, penguins, beaks. Which one?
penguins.
Yes, penguins.
Penguins.
Okay. What about number 6? How could the behavior of penguins in Antarctica best described? Best be described. Typical, dangerous,
Typical.
unexpected.
Unexpected.
Unexpected, yes, exactly. Katsufumi Sato uses data recorders to collect information on wild animals. It's true, it's false, or not given. Is this information true, false, or not given?
True.
I think so, it's true. One thing that Sato enjoys about his job is traveling by boat.
Oh, false.
Yes, false. Guys, be active, please. What about number 9? Sato prefers working alone than in a team. True, false, or not given?
I'm not sure. Maybe not given.
Sato prefers working alone than in a team. I'm not sure, but I think it's true. We will check later. When he is working at the university, Sato's working hours are quite regular. What do you think?
Can. Water.
Iguana.
I'm trying to remember.
It's quite complicating, like true, false,
Yeah.
even. Let me think about this again.
Mm.
True, false, not given. Sato prefers working alone than in a team. Guys, can you help us? Maybe we can click not given and 10 true. Let's start with our answers. Okay, all of them are correct. Okay, see,
Woo!
I changed the answers.
Great.
See, 9 not given and 10 true.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, let's move on. Do you want to move on? We have
Yep.
language for writing. Language for writing. Are you ready? See, I should type. Now you can help me.
Yes.
You can help me, okay? You should complete the sentences, then click and submit our answers to check. Every day, more than 5 million people the subway in New York City. Ride or rides? Ride. Present simple form, plural.
Yes, right.
Right. And what about second? Sometimes my roommate from home instead of her office. Work or works?
Works.
Yes, because third person. The students take or takes a vocabulary test every first day.
Take.
Take.
Take, yes, because it's plural form.
Not take.
My brother sleep or sleeps. Sleeps because brother is a third form, third
Yes.
person. My archaeologists not work.
Not work after dark.
Don't work. Because when it's present simple, not, we add do not. It depends on the person. So this is plural form. This is a plural form. That's why we put auxiliary verb do not. The study group in the campus center on Monday and Wednesday afternoons. Meet or meets?
Meet.
Yes, meets. We lunch in the cafeteria at 1 o'clock. Eat or eats? We
We eat.
yes, we
Eat.
eat. Manvi, Are you there, Manvi? Can you hear me? Manvi? Oh, she left. Daisy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so try the last one, number 8.
She don't text messages often.
She doesn't text messages
Yes.
She
They
doesn't send because
often.
uh, because it's a third person, she. She
singular.
doesn't send text messages often. Let's submit. Okay, all the answers are correct.
Yeah.
Well done. And then the next step, writing skill. Writing skill. Okay. She finished. We should complete the sentences like complete all items. Writing skill. We should choose the best combined sentence. Okay. Let's choose. She finished the assignment. She handed it in to her teacher. This is the main sentence, and we have some options. Which one is the correct? The best combined sentence, which one is? She finished and handed it into her teacher. She finished the assignment, comma, handed it into her teacher. She finished the assignment and handed it into her teacher.
The first one.
No, I don't.
Third one.
Yes. Haru studies in the library. He also studies in his room. Choose the correct answer. Also, Haru studies in the library and in his room. Haru studies in his room in the library, or Haru studies in the library and in his room.
The third one.
Yes, the third one. In the morning, the students have 2 classes. In the afternoon, they have 3 classes. So choose the correct option. In the morning, the students have 2 classes, comma. In the afternoon, they have 3 classes. In the morning, they have 2 classes, comma, and in the afternoon, they have 3 classes. The students have 2 classes in the morning and 3 classes in the afternoon.
Third one is
Yes.
Third.
My teacher lived in Australia. She was there for 5 years. My teacher lived in Australia for 5 years. There, she was a teacher in Australia for 5 years. My teacher lived in Australia for 5 years. Which one?
Third.
Yes. My teacher lived in Australia for 5 years. And the last sentence, on a normal day, Fernanda wakes up at 7. She takes the bus at 6:45. Sorry, 8, 6:45. And which of those options are correct?
Second,
On a normal day, Fernanda wakes up at 7 but takes the bus. You said second? Yes. Let's submit. Well done. Great,
Ooh,
great job.
amazing.
Sure, it was
Ooh,
quick.
amazing.
So our session is over. We have 6 minutes. How was the session? Do you like it? Dhruvesh,
Yeah, we liked.
actually you were late.
Yeah, I think it's really nice, Dada. First time I have joined.
Yes, and I am waiting for more participants. If you want, we can continue the session after saving this one. I will start new one if you are ready. What do
Okay, sure. I will join